Every time I see this, I'm like, am I washing it too hard? No,
it just wasn't made super well.
Exactly.
Which is really too bad, because I like it.
But it also shrank a lot.
Yeah. But you actually have kind of a quiet work day today, at least not full of meetings stuff. Tomorrow's another hectic spike, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm being. It's a quiet work day. Is like, I'm going to be out of the house, and he's going to be doing stuff in code, for coding and stuff, and that's like, yay. And you can just play a little bit of music and not be frustrated with that one. I'm heading in to go to O Sport and stuff and take care of all that jazz. I think later, before I do a Subnautica stream, I might go out and ride the bike around the island. Get a little bit in, but that's like way at like 4 o'clock when the sun is further down. Just to get a bit of roll around, get stuff in, get like 20 minutes on the bike or something. Or just do like what my therapist said and do something, go somewhere, go super fast as hard as you can in a short distance. And I showed her the one time I did that. I was like, you mean like this? She goes, I was thinking like 5 minutes, not 20. And I was like, well, I did a loop around my island. She goes, I thought your island was smaller. I'm like, it is small. But yeah, see, this is the blinds that we close, but then we close this one in the evening because the sun likes to come at this angle. So it's blinding, but then the sun comes in at this angle and cuts through this way, and it's like, like right now it's fine, but it also helps keep things manageable because there can be bright things directly out there, and that's within Aaron's vision to an extent. It's like in both of our visions, it's out the side here in a bright flash of light, like some kid's phone or something. And I've noticed it helps with his eyes, and I know he's a bit more sensitive to the light stuff, so this works well. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys in town. Aaron's having a peanut butter and jam sandwich, if you guys saw.
It doesn't actually say. It's not jelly or jam.
It is a fruit spread, I think. Just strawberry.
Hero.
Yeah. Hero. Subaru. Subaru. Hero. Oh no, there it is. Right there. I'd buy an extra jam.
What the heck is with extra jam? And is this a new peanut butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both new. I had no, but I leave the pindakaas out because otherwise it gets turns into paste. Anyways, and then once this stuff gets open, we refrigerate it, but it... Oh, it is already open.
It just opened.
Okay, fair. I will see you guys in doing shopping. I might actually, because of the TikTok I posted today, I might actually poll, like, people at the bakery and the butcher, see what they know. If I can find, like, Joy or Philip outside Porterhouse, I might ask them, see what the consensus is on peanut butter and jelly, if it's just an American thing. Frank and Cheery are like, it's a thing, like people have done it here. They don't find it weird, it's just that the Dutch don't do it. They prefer to put chocolate on things that have peanut butter. And I'm like, well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, your staple food is mashed potatoes and sauerkraut, so I guess, it's a stretch to combine peanut butter and a fruit spread. So I guess one of the things I was attempting to reference yesterday was that I wasn't getting it out good in my ideas that people are generally better at helping than they think they are, but they get too bogged down in the specifics of such a thing. You don't know shit about football. I don't know shit about coding, but I still try to help Aaron because I'm very, very well versed in algebra. Now I understand that coding and algebra have drastically, I literally think in algebra. So I understand that algebra and coding have a lot more in common. But when I'm looking for motivation and success, just because you don't know shit about football doesn't mean you haven't tried to succeed at something in your life before. And things that help you get through it, or attempted to get through it, might also help me that I may be brain locked about. And so, delivery bike. And then there's multiple times on the treadmill because I was watching TikToks and stuff. And then this morning I was thinking about stuff. And yeah, I made the whole peanut butter thing this morning for TikTok because that is kind of what references yesterday's TikTok about finding the similarities and people over dramatizing the differences. I know American culture and Dutch culture are not some of the same, but there are times where I forget what fucking city I'm living in. And it's not whether or not I'm in Amsterdam or Utrecht or Hilversum. Like, sometimes I think I'm still in Portland, you know, guys? So that's what's up with that. My brain seeks out similarities between things because I understand that the differences are grossly over-dramatized and then people focus on those. But if you find the similarities in things, no matter how different they are, the world doesn't seem so strange. Okay, so the younger guy that actually works in the bakery, he's been only there like recently. He loves peanut butter and jelly. I didn't get to ask Benjamin or anything, but yeah, I asked him. He goes, a lot of people like with a hagelslag. I'm like, I know, I love it too. I've had it, but peanut butter and jelly has its own separate palate. So I'm gonna ask other people. I don't think the old ladies at the bakery enjoy it too terribly much. Older folks, younger folks, different American culture, yada yada. Okay, the lady that got me into the ginger shots at the bakery, I actually asked her about it, if she's heard of it. She says no, she doesn't really like them, but her grandson really loves them. He's like 5 or something like that. I'm like, well, that's good for kids. Oh, yeah, I was right. Mary from Manchester, she's the chef in there. She does some cooking. She finds it absolutely disgusting. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And Philip's never heard of it before. And I'm like, well, you're kind of a himbo, so whatever. I didn't tell him he was a himbo, but he's a himbo. So yeah, he's never heard of it. I told him to try it when he gets home if he has it. But yeah. Hot coffee, because why not? It's only 23 degrees. All right, so a little bit of a thing here. That, Aaron and I didn't know what this was when we first came here. And he looks at that and he goes, what does that mean? I was like, it looks like a scream. Kind of the shout, but yeah, the Kunstwerk is made in remembrance of the death of Theo van Gogh. Can you guys see that? There it is. Regisseur, columnist, opiniemaker. Theo van Gogh. But yes, to sum up and kind of bring together things, because over the last like half an hour I've been answering actually a lot of comments about on the TikTok. They're getting animated about it, and I actually like it because that drives engagement, which is talking about the whole support thing. This is the positive feedback loop, because on my TikToks, when I promote the Dutch culture, or at least do a weird comparison to American Dutch culture, they tend to glomp onto those videos really hardcore, and I'm like, this is awesome. And the same thing happened with football. I really wasn't doing much with football videos. I mean, I was just sort of doing my life stuff, and then the suit-up video picked up, and I was like, what in the hell is this? And every single one of my football videos picks up, it's a little bump in the watch time, in the views and stuff, and I get that. So it's the positive reinforcement that yes, this stuff is desired content because it is more than I typically do. However, that's pretty much it out of the thing is, you know, and I know that American football, at least within the United States, which is where 79% of my viewers come from, is seasonal. I mean, it's seasonal here too, but you know, we're talking like people would watch football videos between September and May, something like that. So yeah, anyways, but that's the idea of like the support. And I know that I get depressed in the winter when there's not much going on, and especially in December, because that's just, that's the dark time. But much like in yesterday's video, near the very end, when I was going up against the pad, I look at myself and I critique myself over about what's going on. And I'm just like, wow, you know, and I look at myself and I only see bad things because I know what I was doing at the time and I don't see the good. Because when I don't know how to see the good in myself necessarily, because I lived it and I still remember it. I don't know how, I don't have the ability necessarily to forget, oh, they had to put a square one in because the last one caught on fire. I saw that on TikTok. I was wondering which one that was. Someone threw one of those little like those little aluminum foil barbecues in there and it caught fire, and I saw it on TikTok like last week sometime, and now they had to replace it with an ugly one. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have things to do, you have things to say, you can contribute. See, it's supposed to be round like that, kind of toy shaped. Like when I first saw them a couple years ago, I didn't know that. I'm like, is that a trash can? Is that a children's play fort? Oh, look at all the ducks. I'm having a little ADD moment, but Aaron also needs a prescription, so I'm giving it a little. I'm not gonna wait down here all day, but I figured I can give it a little bit to see if they contact him. Look at them. There's apparently turtles in here too, but this may not be the time of year for them. I mean, it's not like they can really go anywhere with any urgency. Meanwhile, you can hear the thunderous roar of the tram over there. I wonder why the parakeets aren't freaking, or the parrots aren't freaking out right now. Oh, looks like we have an artwork display up here. I'll have to see what it is. It looks to be put on by the city. It's just, I mean, there's always this thing, but Boogie Land. Oh Jesus, I would plow in. I could not use that for football training. I knew. But yeah, like the few people on unicycles around here just tickle me. But the thing is, I've seen several things in Portland. I mean, we have the Unipiper, for Christ's sake. What do we have here? Amsterdamse stroomt door Leroy. Luister naar verhaal van Leroy en andere Amsterdammers. If you guys want to pay attention here, I'll leave that up for a little bit. You can just pause right now and use your phone for that. QR codes at a distance. I'll do it tomorrow morning, figure out what this is. Okay, well, there's a parrot, whatever. Usually they're going crazy. Oh, he flew off. Anyways, I think that's it for today. I was gonna go ride the bike, but that just might be no backpack, no nothing. Just out riding the bike fast as I can, feeling the wind in my needing a haircut. But yeah, ducks. Oh Jesus. We'll say this, the crows are out in force though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost like maybe something died in there. Rare to see crows in a full-on murder. Good night, everybody.